Hi everybody, Johnny Wilson here and welcome to my complete runner conditioning program. It's a 20-minute program. We start off with some mobility work, then we get into some core work, then we do some upper body work, and we do some lower body work. And this type of conditioning is vitally important to help reduce your risk of running related injuries and make sure that you maintain that strength, which is going to help you to run faster and longer for injury free. So without any further delay, let's get ready to rock and roll. Okay, so we've got 20 minutes. The timer is on straight away. So we're going to start off with some mobility work. So we're doing 5 minutes of mobility work. So for the first exercise we're doing is just reaching up and reaching down. And again, this 5-minute mobility routine, you can do this before every run that you go on. So we just start off with 25 seconds of up and downs or toe touches, however you want to call them. And then from there, what we do is just a little squat to an elbow drive for another 25 seconds. Okay, and it's nice and steady and nice and easy. I'm kind of going into a sumo squat here. So I'm going nice and wide in that. And then I'm going into a single leg stance and just bringing a little bit of rotation, you know, getting those hip flexors nice and tight. Okay, fantastic. From there, what we do is we go into a widest position as we can, feet facing wide, and then we're going to go into some groin windmills. So we're just dynamically going through the windmill here. I'm reaching across as much as I possibly can do to get that rotation, and we're stretching out the lumbar spine as well. And you should feel the groins starting to load up here. So bit of a strength exercise as well. And because we're always in a linear position, we're running in a straight line, it's important to stretch these muscles out and to start conditioning them. Good, great stuff, guys. Keep rotating, keep going over and backwards. So I like to do a dynamic warm-up before my runs rather than a static one because it prepares you for those exercises. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. From there, what I do is we go into what's called an inch walk. So we're going to reach up to the sky, and then what we're going to do is down, touch the toes, walk out, okay, as far as you can. Hold the plank position there for 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your hips. Keep your elbows straight. Look up to the sky. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that plank position. Hold that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if you can, walk backwards. Okay. Keep your knees straight. Feel that stretch. And back up in the air again. Okay. So we'll get time to do one more of these. Down we go. Walk it out. Get that whole body mobility and conditioning. 6 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into 6 again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into this position. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then back we come up here. Okay. Good. That puts us nicely into our next exercise. So feet nice and wide apart into a squat position. Hands on the inside. And then rotate up. Follow your thumb. And back down. Just like that. Good, guys. Doing really well. It's only 5 minutes, but it really gets the whole body conditioned in terms of getting ready for exercise, in particular running. So getting that rotation, keep the elbows on the inside of the knee so the knee doesn't fall inwards. Keep the big toe nailed to the ground, and then try and get as much rotation as you possibly can through those. Go nice and slow. You don't have to go fast. And then just work into that. Good. Next one I like to do is I like to get a step. And I'm going to do alternate lunges. So one leg on the box, hands on the head, drive down as far as I can. Feel that stretch. Step back together. Foot on the box. You don't need a box, okay? Back down again. Keep the body upright. Try see if you can get the back knee on the floor. Feet together. Back into that position again. knees over toes on the front, feeling that stretch. Try not to lean forward, so you're getting that all from the knee. So you're getting a good knee flexion on the front leg and great hip extension on the back leg. And this is the mobility part of it. So I like to have a lot of conditioning as well through my mobility. Stretching out those hip flexors. Good. Get one more in, guys. Excellent. Okay. So we've done our mobility work. So now what we're going to do is go into our core work. So we're on the floor, and what we're doing is support the crunches. So 5 minutes of core work, 5 exercises, guys. Okay, we got this. So we're just trying to keep the heels off the floor, hips and knees bent. I'm using my hands to support myself, and I'm working those abdominal muscles. Again, you might do your mobility work before a run if you wanted, and you could always do this afterwards. In your non-running days, you can do this 20-minute conditioning. You can also do 2 a day, so you can do running in the morning, this in the afternoon, or you can just get it done before the running. Doesn't really matter, but what does matter is that you get it done. So you should feel those ab muscles starting to burn already. Woo. Okay, second exercise, okay, is going to be supine line. So we're lying on the back, and it's going to be opposite hand to opposite leg, just like that. So try and keep the hands straight and the legs straight. A little bit of rotation, bit of hip flexor strength, obviously a lot of core strength. The rotation is catching the obliques as well. Tough exercise here. How much flexibility have you got? How much can you get that leg up in the air without bending the knee? Keep it going. Doing really well. Class is flying here today. As runners, we all like to go out and run, and we don't spend enough time doing the stuff that gives us the ability to run and to maintain running as well. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do are bicycles. So again, I'm on my back, right, hips and knees off the ground, hands on the side of the head, chin to chest, and then we're just getting a rotation in for 50 seconds, guys, okay? And you will start to feel the abs burning already. We're on exercise number 3 of the core. It's 5 minutes on core. We did 5 minutes mobility. We're into the core aspect now. We go to upper body after this. Just try and stay with it. It's 5 minutes. That's all it is. You just got to keep in your mind that we're nearly there. Keep the knees going up and down. Try not to put the heels on the floor. Try and get that rotation. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. I love this class. Work hard at it. Feel the burn. Push yourself today. Oh my God. So we're going to go on to the front now, and we're going to do some back extensions because all the muscles at the back are part of our core as well. Hands on the side of the head and raise your chest. Try and keep your feet off the floor. Working your lower back muscles, your erector spinae. So if you suffer from back pain, this is a really important exercise to do. And as runners, we want to maintain an upright trunk position. So this is a crucial exercise that we do. And if you look at everyday life, we're always sitting down and we're bent forward. So working these back extension muscles, hugely important. We're all fighting it against gravity. We're all stooping forwards as we're getting older through frailty, and we've just lost that fight against gravity. So it's important that we work our postural muscles, or our anti-gravity muscles, and they're the muscles that are at the back. Oh my God. Fantastic. Last exercise coming up. You can do this against the wall or up against the chair or whatever you want. We're doing mountain climbers. Keep the body straight. And again, you could be standing against the wall hands against the wall doing this, okay? So you can be on a surface, on an inclined surface. You can be up against a chair or a table as long as it's safe. And what you're doing is trying to keep your core dead steady, and then you're working through triple flexion to extension, just what you do in running. So flexion at the ankle, knee and hip. Working those abdomen muscles. You're also working the shoulder muscles because this is not easy. Keep it going, guys. This is the last core exercise. Then we're into upper body straight away. It flies by, this class. Keep it going. Come on. Thank you to all those who keep supporting me and turning up every Wednesday. We've got the most in the class today, which is great. What I should say is, and I've been threatening this for a long time, upper body, guys, bicep curls, grab your weights, okay, and away we go, up and down. So we're on to the third aspect, upper body. We've done mobility, we've just done core. We're doing 5 minutes of upper body work now, and then we're into our lower limb conditioning after that. So what I was about to say was, from the 1st of January, so in a few weeks' time, this is going to become subscriber only. So I am taking down all the videos from YouTube, every single one of them. I've been threatening this for a long time, but there's a lot of choreography that goes into this. I spent about 9 hours trying to edit these videos and choreograph them and the time it takes to do them and all that. So it is going subscription model. So I hope if you've had any value out of it, that you might get in touch and continue the journey with us. Good. First exercise done, guys. Well done. Exercise number 2 is going to be lateral raises, okay? So hands up to the side and down like that. Exercise number 2. Yeah, so if you're interested in continuing this journey of health and longevity and maintaining the most you can get out of life in terms of lifespan and health span, then I'd love to have you on board, love to have you up as part of the journey. I'll put all the details on the website, Nottingham Physio. And for those who are with me already, I'll put the details up on our WhatsApp group, but I'll also speak to you individually as well. But the main thing right now is we keep working as much as we can. What a lot of people don't know is when they think about muscle, they think of strength and mobility and performance and locomotion. But the main role of muscle tissue, okay, getting ready to go into our third exercise, guys, and that's going to be dips. So we're going to need a chair. Okay. Muscle is part of the endocrine system. So one of its main and ultimate functions is glucose disposal. So if you've got glucose, which is the form of sugar, so sugar when it's broken down and how it's transported across the arteries in the blood, so we look at our blood glucose levels, this can be very, very damaging and poisonous to all tissues in the body if we don't get it out of the blood system as quick as possible. And muscle acts as a reservoir, a deposit for glucose, for blood glucose. So having high quality muscle, which is insulin sensitive, high insulin sensitivity is superly important. And we can get that through the classes that we do, through our resistance training, and through dietary protein. So that's why this is really important. Okay, next exercise, guys. Single arm bent over rows. Okay, let me just grab my weight here. So I'm just bent over like that. And then we're pulling up and down. Whew. Challenge myself with a really heavy weight today. So yeah, so there's a huge amount of reasons that we do our resistance training. But one of the main reasons is to train the muscle as part of the endocrine system. So the biggest organ that we have in the body is muscle. A lot of people, if they went on Who Wants to Win a Millionaire, they might say skin is the largest organ, but skin isn't as thick as muscle, and muscle is the largest organ in the body, and it forms part of the endocrine system. So it's hugely important to stave off metabolic diseases such as type 2 diabetes. Hence why making sure that we've got high quality muscle and we're adequately muscled is really important for our health. Good. If you were to look at anybody who has, poor blood profile when they get their bloods taken, like high levels of glucose, high levels of fatty acids in their blood, if you put them on resistance training, that cleans their blood samples up completely because you're improving the insulin sensitivity of the muscle. Therefore, it's more likely to be able to take up that glucose. Good. Keep it going. Keep rising that up there. Oh, it's tough today. Last exercise on this one. 3, 2, 1. Oh, God. Wow, we are 15 minutes in. You guys are doing brilliantly. So we are now on to our lower limb conditioning and we're doing heel raising. Okay? So we are 30 seconds on each side, but I'm running a bit behind time. Okay. Right, away we go. Off a step if you want, or off the floor if you want. Wherever you want. Try and get right to the top of that heel raise. Good, guys. Well done. Keep it going. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opposite side. Okay, good. So we're doing both legs. We're onto the second leg. We have changed sides. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Next one, you're going to be using either a kettlebell or a dumbbell, whatever you want. And we're going to be doing some kettlebell swings, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Right. Okay, so you're going to grab a kettlebell or a weight, or you can just do some squats if you don't want to do these, okay? And we're just conditioning the glutes and the legs. There's a bit of cardiovascular exercise in this as well. And we're going to go for 35 seconds, and then we're going to go straight into our next exercise after that. We are nearly there. We're already 17 minutes into this class, guys, and it has not stopped. And it's condition, condition, condition. There is nothing better on the internet than this. That, I promise you. And you're probably feeling it right now anyway. Come on, guys. 3, 2, 1. We're keeping going. Come on. I'll let you know. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Next exercise, guys. We're going standing up and we're doing our windmills. Okay, so opposite on each side. Whew. So down, opposite hand to opposite leg, managing that single leg balance. The most important aspect in terms of running injuries, or one of the most important aspects, is single leg balance. Improving your dynamic single leg balance is a brilliant way to reduce your risk of running related injuries. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Okay, good. So all the time, we're trying to improve our ability to stand on one leg and manage the body as it goes into flexion and extension. And you might find with fatigue, like I am right now, that you might be challenged when it comes to your dynamic balance. This is something you can do anywhere. Good. Right. One more. Well done. Okay. So what we're doing, alternate reverse lunge. Okay. So you're just standing here, hands to the head, back and down. Bring the feet together, back and down. Okay. Good. A little bit different to the last exercise. So we're just going into a reverse lunge. Hands above the head. Try not to lean forward and try to get that back leg down as much as you possibly can. You are doing brilliantly. Keep it going. All body exercise, this one, in terms of the glutes, the quads, single leg balance. You know, it's an absolute brilliant one. Keep it going now. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. 5 more seconds. One to do after this. Okay, good. And we're back onto the floor. And this is our last exercise. Okay, so leg goes up and down like that. Straight leg raise. Hands off the floor and over your head if you can. If not, don't worry. Okay, good. But just keep it going. Come on. 10 seconds on this side. Try not to put your heel on the floor. And we are nearly there. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. Good. Get that leg up and down. Try and keep your body as straight as you can. If you need to put your hands on the floor, put your hands on the floor, okay? But work those hip flexors. Get them really strong. Come on, we've done 20 minutes. This has been amazing. What an amazing class. We have done mobility. We've done core. We've done upper body. We've done lower body. We've had a lot of cardiovascular involvement in all of this as well. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic, guys. So that was my 20-minute complete running strength total body flow. I hope you enjoyed it. Try and get it done once, twice a week. Follow the video. After a while, you won't need to follow the video. But like I say, if you're interested in more of this content and you want to be part of the group, then please give us a shout. I'm Johnny Wilson, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video.